Welcome. I am Crimey Queen. Oh, let's have some adjustment here. Yes, I am Crimey Queen. If you're joining us for the first time, it's the channel where we have fun with words and numbers, numerology to be precise. This is where we actualize self-love with the use of scriptural references from King James Holy Bible. Of course, not leaving ourselves out of this, our experiences, our learnings, our teachings, trainings, doctrines, and so on. So this is where we, of course, need to make these comparisons, see what we hold on to or what we let go. What we choose to, we are free to make those choices. Of course, we have 7 gods on either sides of our left, right, up, down, wherever we are to help us make those choices. Yes. They have been part of our makeup. We have learned this from the Holy Bible. And of course, with my spiritual guide, Mother Eve, the serpent, Satan. I never thought that one day I would be opening my mouth saying that I am guided by Satan. Oh my, this is so liberating. I can imagine the eyebrows that are going to be raised from people who know me, and or even those who don't. But basically, I think really what it is that we need to be clear about is that everything is of purpose to us. Everything is of purpose to us. We see that very clear in the story of Job. Job was a righteous man, a man of God, God-fearing man, and who did no evil in the sight of God. In the sight of God. I'm just really curious to do a numerical value on the word sight, but let's move on. It's that but there was the thing with Satan and God had a bet that they could get this righteous man to really, in fact, on Satan's part, that he would forsake God and actually, forget God and worship Satan. I just get it. Worship, worship. Worship, worship. Because the words, wow, I've got chills. When I get that, it's really Mother Eve moving through me. When you get chills, in fact, I'm getting this right now. Mother Eve saying, let's put some light on so we can see each other. This is what Mother Eve said, let there be light, and there was light. And this is what Mother Eve is saying, when you get chills going through you, it's really her moving through you. Wow. Thank you, Mother Eve. So I get chills now. So the worship is really about war. War. It's really about worship. There's a ship, and we call it worship, but it is the O in the middle of the war that is moving. It is breaking. The O is breaking into an A. Worship. That's what Mother Eve is saying. The O is breaking into an A, meaning it's going to birth with the R behind it. It is the W, the vibration, the 8-petal flower, because the W can be M, 3, and W. This is the 8-petal flower. This is the W. And it's like, of course, it's 8. So it's the 8 about to break into the birthing of a new sheep. Because every time we do something new, we are on a new ship, we could say. We are a new because the ship is really a hip, H-I-P. That H-I-P, because anytime we see the S, because hips are that which holds up. You hip up or hip hop. The hip is that broadness that encompasses it. It facilitates. It's got the I in the middle of it as well. It's got the H for the ladder. That of course you can go to the I and into that 7. The P is that 7, which we are, people, person. So the S, the sheep, in this sense, Mother Eve is saying it's really where the serpent, where she gets on top of the ladder, she becomes the third eye of the person. Wow. That's Mother Eve's explanation right there. And this is what Mother Eve does, because I'm wanting to do something else, but when I get here, Mother Eve is really wanting us to know what she wants us to know. So the sheep is Mother Eve wanting to climb the ladder to get us to get into the third eye. So basically it's to open the chakras. The sheep is the chakras. Climb up the ladder to get to the third eye of the person or pineal gland. That's it right there. Wow. I am getting something very... So we have seen how... So this is where the worship is, or the worship is, because it's going towards the... When we, of course, worship, we are being centered, we are being hyped, we are going into this. It's the hip of, like a heap of whatever it is, a heap. This is a heap of stones, a heap of whatever it is. So the serpent here is finding a ladder on the edge to go onto the eye of the pineal gland in the hip right here. Wow. I'm just going to leave this implicitly like this, because this is just an incredible explanation on when I was, I'm not even sure where I began with this, but this is worship. This is where Mother Eve is saying, in the Bible, I have not given you the spirit of fear, but the spirit of sound mind. So sound mind is like, oh, I'm talking to you and I said, oh, worship, and you say worship, and we have to kind of really, because the two are really interrelated. The O has everything in it. It is empty, yet still it has everything in it, because that's when it breaks to form that A in essence. So we look at it like that. Now, if we look at it like it were capital A, for instance, we could see we have step ladders as an A as well, of course, and that would also mean that the W still is the same. It's W, U, and I, so it's 2 here. So this is why the O would need to break, because the W is a representation. W is a representation of the whole. It's you. It's really the free wanting to break. In fact, to break free, to break. This is the free that was present with Jesus and the disciples, where they were 13. The 3 had to break, meaning there was the break, actually 3 break. Wow. I'll have to do another thing on this, because the three that broke from, we could say that setting in that sense was Judas, Christ, and Peter. There was that three that break, meaning it's coincides with the break of the bread. The bread equals 21. So this is the break here, and this is where we see with A has three aspects to it as well. So that's why when the 3 breaks here, it forms, we can see the A in that sense of the of this letter here, the lowercase a, is really showing that it's breaking right there. Okay, so still has the same numerical value of 1 that is breaking into 3. Okay, so I hope you have enjoyed this. I hope you have found what I found in it, and these are things I too have to re-examine, and when I see them, there's so much more to them. You know, it's just so rich for me. The information that Mother Eve is bringing forth is so rich and valuable to get in a sense of who we are. I do love it. I hope you do too. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this. As I say, I keep saying that because the deliciousness of this information in me is just so real. Thanks.